guys, I'm at the studio. It's pretty echoey, but man, I should put a hide key here for you. Oh, goodness. Hi, Shauna. Hey, Brandy. Joni, Edie, hi, Tim. And I got a real coffee, bought coffee. Buenos dias, Jill. It is, it's gorgeous. We'll just hang out here. Good morning. Yes, God's morning. I know, everybody was telling me they've missed the studio, so I was coming down to do some work today, and I thought, I'm just gonna teach from the studio. And it's gorgeous down here. Everything's blooming, and grass is all green, and hey Tim, how's it going? Hi Dan. Yeah, different noises down here, sirens and stuff. I don't get those at my house. All right. So today's class, hi Zarina. Today's class we're gonna do, I know. Today's class we're gonna do I have it titled Begin Again. So a really nice beginning level, good stretchy, but also strength, you know me. Let's see, do we have the screen good? Yeah, got plenty of space, so. All right, so go ahead and take a seat. Take your seat. Let's take a moment, close our eyes. And take a few deep breaths. A little clock reminding us it's time to begin again. So start by just settling into your seat. Let your eyes close. And turn your attention to your breath. And we'll begin by really focusing on just the inhalation. And let the inhalation be full. And for the next couple of rounds, with eyes closed, spine tall, just really enjoy and experience your inhalation. And when you're ready, change your focus to your exhalation. And let your exhalation be complete. And the breath in its combination is this perfect cycle of renewing, beginning, and releasing, letting go. So just being with that for a moment this morning. And just feeling super grateful for this virtual connection that we're creating in this just first couple minutes of our practice. So tune in to everyone else that's practicing also. And then let's bring our hands to our hearts, and together we will chant Om. We'll open with a nice deep breath in. Perfect. Inhale. Open your eyes. Let's lift our hands up. Breath of life. Reach up with those hands. Interlace your hands. And then we're going to exhale. Scoop them down behind our backs. Interlace again and lift up. And you can look up. And then we'll exhale. Bring your hands out in front. Interlace again. Bring them to your heart and flip them away. Push them away. You can round through the spine there. And then inhale, lift up, look up. And exhale, hands will come behind the back again. Interlace and lift. Good. Nice big stretch through the shoulders. And release. Bring them forward. Interlace. Hands to heart. And flip them away. Round the shoulders. Drop the chin to the chest. And again, we'll lift up. Inhale. And exhale, hands will come behind your back one more time. Lift up, look up, hold your hands back. Maybe you can even place them on the floor. Lift your head. And release, lift up. And we'll bring our hands right down to our hearts. Perfect. Take your right hand out to your side. We'll lift that left hand up. And we're just going to stretch off to the right. So as you go to the right, bend the right arm, keep your bum down on the ground, and particularly your left booty, make it a little bit heavier, and then see if you can really feel that stretch from your left hip through the fingertips, and then feel the breath. Let the breath be really complete. Full inhalation, full exhalation. Yeah, excellent. Come back to center. And we'll swap sides. So, left arm's gonna go down, little bend in the left arm, big stretch to the fingertips, from the right hip, all the way up to the side body, all the way up to the pinky fingers. Stretch to the side, and full complete breath. So, when I say full complete breath, we wanna just make the inhale and the exhale as full as we can without forcing. And we'll come back to center. Perfect. Now we'll use Ujjayi, tongue at the top of the mouth behind the teeth as we continue. Coming onto all fours. And let's just enjoy some cat and cow. So inhaling, lifting the tail, lifting the head. And exhaling, tucking the tail, drawing the belly in, rounding through the spine. Good, let's do that again. Inhale. Lift head and tail. Exhale, round. We just start to move some of the energy in the spine. Exhale. Full inhalation. Good. Exhale. We're going to slide back now all the way back to child's pose. When we get to child's pose today, just pause, let your elbows drop. Maybe bring your hands together into prayer behind your back. And we just humbly let our bodies sort of compress down. And then using Ujjayi, tongue on the top of the mouth, hollowing out the throat, find a couple nice deep breaths. Perfect. Release your hands. Bring it back onto the earth. Inhale, come back up to all fours. Staying on the knees, let's come to puppy pose. So reach those hands out and let your body get long. See if you can pull your bum away from your fingertips and grab onto the earth with your hands. If we take the idea of beginning again, opportunity, begin again. Every breath, we get an opportunity to begin again. Every sentence we say, we get the opportunity to begin again. So just being with that, sort of thinking like, what options are there? What do I want? What do I need? Good, come back to all fours. Perfect, we're gonna curl our toes now and lift your bum in the air. We'll come into down dog. And keep your knees really bent. Sort of paddle out your dog. Just sort of schmooze into it this morning. Bend the left leg a lot, push the right heel down. Nice full deep breath and then swap it out. Push the left heel down, lift the right heel up, right knee's really bent. And then pedal it a couple times. And then after you've pedaled it a couple times, give your booty a little shake a couple times. So bend your knees one at a time, shaking the sides, shaking your hips out a tiny bit. And then back onto all fours. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat to child's all the way down. Pause again, drop your elbows, coming into prayer. And we begin again. Good, deep breath. Hands back onto the earth, come back to all fours. Let's start with a right foot forward lunge. We'll lift the back knee up off the ground. We're going to do some little pulsations. So letting the kidneys lift up. As you do that, squeeze both your legs towards each other. And then exhale, sink in. And then let's do that again. Squeeze both legs towards each other. And then exhale, sink back in. Good, we'll do one more. So we squeeze them both towards each other. Sink back in. And then really stable in the legs. Slowly bring your arms up. And we'll just keep them back by our hips. Tuck the tail, bend the back knee a tiny bit. Can we make some space in between your hips and your ribs, particularly your lower ribs? Draw the lower rib back. Nice full deep breath. Now we'll lift both arms up. Reach up, go ahead and interlace again and flip the palms up. Good, deep breath. Push through the heel on that back foot, big stretch. And exhale, we'll come back to the earth. Nice. Now from there you can drop your knee down if you need to. Otherwise, you can just step back to plank. Nice full deep breath. We'll swap sides. So bring your left foot forward. Pulsing the hips. Lifting the hips up and then sliding in. Lifting the hips up, draw the belly in. Exhale, slide in. So bringing muscle energy. Squeeze those legs together, energy together. And one more time. Good, strong through the back leg. Come to the stand, bring your hands back towards your hips. Pull your right knee down. Lower belly lifts up, side body's nice and long. Good, lift your hands up. We're going to interlace the fingers, flip the palms up to the sky. Nice full deep breath. So in my beginning classes, in these classes where we sort of, really hold the poses and feel the foundation, we always say they're not easier. They just are maybe simpler. Exhale, take your hands to the earth. Let's all step back this time to down dog. So big step back. Nice deep breath. Sorry if I'm talking so loud, it's a little echoey in here. I'll see if I can tone it down. Feel your breath. Let's go ahead and bend our knees, sort of turbo dog. Good, get into those shoulders. We'll drop back onto the earth. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat to child's. Pull all the way back. Drop your elbows. Prayer behind your head. And we begin again. So just being grateful for a moment for your breath. Grateful for this opportunity to practice together. Good. Drop your hands back to all fours. Let's go ahead and down dog. If you're feeling stressed in down dog today, you can just stay on all fours. Lift your right leg up, and we'll step our right foot between your hands. Good. Now from there, we're going to come back into our high lunge. Bring your hands back by your hips. Lift your hands all the way up. We're going to do a little vinyasa to get a little bit of heat flowing. Good. Exhale, touch the earth. Step back to plank. Nice deep breath. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. So low cobra for these first couple. Low cobra, shoulders up and back. Nice full deep breath. Back to the earth, push back. You can go through all fours or straight to down dog. And breathe it out. So knees can bend, heels can pedal. Doesn't matter, but we want to make sure that we're using the breath fully. Full inhale, full exhale. Every posture an opportunity to begin again. We'll lift the left leg up, step the left foot between the hands. Good, rise up, crescent or high lunge. Good, deep breath. And release the hands, flip them up. And exhale back to the earth. Perfect. Step back to down dog, We're gonna roll through to plank. Now if it's your first practice in a while, I know a few of you are on today, you told me you would be. Drop your knees down, and then we'll slowly bend our elbows. So for the rest of you guys, keep your knees up and lower them slow. Keep those shoulders high. Keep them higher than the elbows. Drop the belly, point the toes. Inhale, gentle rise, cobra, bhujangasana. Exhale, back to the earth. Push all the way back, child's pose. Drop the elbows and prayer. Nice, deep breath. Alright, bring your hands back to the earth. Come back to all fours, curl your toes under, down dog. And then this time we're going to walk forward. So take your right foot, your right heel in line with your left toes, and pause. Just slowly start to walk forward. Left foot in line with your right toes, pause. Side body's long, nice deep breath. Step your right foot forward and pause. Yeah, feels so good. Hands are happy, pushing into the earth. Good, keep going. All right, when both of your feet get to the front of your mat, let's come halfway up. So I've got some blocks here. You can use blocks. If you don't have blocks, you can just have your hands down on your shins or on your knees. But get your body really flat. So sits bones lift, side body's long, lower ribs are drawn in, belly's drawn in. Top of the head reaches away from your bottom. And when you're in this pose, you guys, you should feel your core. You should feel your core. Squeeze the muscles of the legs so that the booty's pulled down towards the heels, a little bend in the knees. And then from there, we'll bow all the way forward. Nice deep breath. Bend your knees. Let's come up with a flat back. So butt drops down. Just like you're going to sit in a chair. Lift your heart up. Then once you're in your seated pose, push into your legs. Let the tail get heavy. Lift the hands up. Rise up. And exhale. We'll bring our hands to our hearts. Good. Feel your breath. Wonderful. Inhale, just the hands, lift the hands up. And exhale, bring them back down to the earth. Perfect. Inhale, halfway up, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Bend your knees, Drop your bum down like you're gonna sit. Lift your heart up. So we go through chair pose to come to stand. All the way back up. And hands to your heart one more time. Let's do that once more. Inhale, lift up. Good, open your arms to the side this time. Swan dive to the earth. Halfway up, deep breath. Exhale, bowing back down. Bending the knees, dropping the bum, coming back up through chair. Lift the hands and come to stand. Beautiful, hands are gonna come to your heart. Pause and feel your breath. So with the breath, we begin again. The inhale, the exhale, the perfect cycle. It's not like the inhale's more important than the exhale or the exhale's more important than the inhale. They're partners. Both needed for this beautiful cycle, this rhythm. So let's find your rhythm today. Inhale, let's lift up. And exhale, hands are gonna go right down by your feet. Step back with the left foot. And we're gonna keep the left hand down. So again, if this is your first class in a while, you might wanna put your hand on a block. Inhale, right arm's gonna lift to the sky. That's it. Exhale, right hand back towards the earth. Inhale, we're gonna lift back up. We're gonna do a little Vini yoga today. Exhale, back down. Squeeze those legs together, really feel your foundation. Inhale, keep the kidneys light. Exhale, back to the earth. Perfect. From there, we'll step our left foot forward again. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale down. This time we'll plant our hands on our blocks. You're going to keep your left foot there, right foot back. Right hand is going to stay on the block. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale, back to the earth. Good, we'll do 3 of those. So find the rhythm, find your breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, one more. All the way up. And back to the earth. Step forward again. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, bowing down. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, bowing down. Good, bend the knees. Come, drop the bum, flat back. So we lift that heart up. Lift your hands up. Utkatasana, chair pose. Draw the lower belly in. Ribs away from the hips. And rise to stand. Perfect. Bring your hands all the way up. And then exhale, hands to your heart. Good, pause for a moment, feel your breath. All right, let's take just one nice flowing vinyasa. Inhale, lift the hands up. Exhale to the earth. Inhale, spine long, halfway up. Exhale, bowing back down. Plant your hands, step back to plank. If this is your first class in a while, you're going to drop your knees. Otherwise, we'll keep those knees up. Feel your breath. So let's take 3 full rounds of breath here. Heels reach back. Core is nice and strong. Shoulders are pushing into the earth. Bending your elbows and lowering down. Good. Let's take our hands behind our backs. And just put one hand on top of the other on your sacrum. Keep your toes down. Inhale, Ardha Shalabhasana. Halfway up. Draw the shoulders up and back. And back to the earth. Perfect. Bring your hands by your sides. We'll roll up into Cobra. Keep those elbows tucked. Good. Back to the earth. Inhale, roll back up. Try to use just the muscles of the back. And One more time, coming up. And back down. Push back to all fours, back to down dog. And we're going to take 3 rounds of breath here. Nice, full deep breath. So really keep those arms strong. Keep your legs strong. You can start to take the heels down and back if that feels good. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Let the breath out through your mouth. Let's do it again. Deep breath in. See if you can make a little noise. One more deep breath in. Perfect. Walk your feet to your hands. At the top of the mat, inhale halfway up. Spine long. Stay there for a second. Exhale, bow down. Bend the knees, drop the bum, chair. Feel your breath, draw your belly in. And we'll come all the way to stand. Good, lift your hands up, bring your hands to your heart. Pause for a moment and feel your breath. All right, excellent. So taking a nice big straddle, let's turn to face our right foot. So we're going to come into Viratu, but we're going to do a little bit of sort of Vini yoga like I said. And Vini is sort of short vinyasas. They're coming in and out of poses, but we really want to work on the alignment. It's really a therapeutic practice. So bend the front knee. We'll make sure that your knee is tracking over your front toes, and that is your knee's not falling forward. You guys know who you are. The inner thigh lifts towards the sky, arms are open. So what we'll do is we'll inhale, straighten the leg, straighten the arm. Exhale, drop back in. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, straighten the arms, straighten the leg. Exhale, drop back in. We'll hold for 2 breaths. Take your energy towards your backhand a little bit. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your shoulders down. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, straighten your arms, straighten your legs. Exhale, drop back in. 3 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Beginning again. Good, next inhalation, straighten the arms, straighten the legs. Turn both feet forward. We'll take our hands behind our backs, slide your hands down the backs of the legs, exhale, forward bend. Inhale, come back up. Open your arms out to the side. Let's turn to face our left foot. So get yourself into your Viratu, find your alignment, knee over the ankle, tracking over the feet, arms to the side. And usually, you guys, we need to lean back towards the backhand a tiny bit in these. So let's go ahead and begin. Inhale, straighten the arms, straighten the leg. Exhale, drop back in. Inhale, straighten the arms and leg. Exhale, drop in for 2 breaths. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, drop in for 3 breaths. Make your breath complete. Complete enough that that's all you're thinking about. Good, and straighten hands up. Turn your toes forward. Take your hands behind your back. Slide down your back legs. Forward bend. Inhale, slide back up. And back to stand. Good, let's bring our feet together. And stand in mountain pose for a second. So these little moments of meditation in between our poses, as you guys know, I love that because it helps you to really start to communicate with your body, to listen to the sensations, which are gifts. Just settle into whatever's there today, and if you're like me, I'm a bit unpredictable with how I might be feeling from moment to moment. It's been sort of fun. All right, excellent. Go ahead and turn again. We're going to face the front, so face your short edge, right foot forward, and we're going to go to Vira 1, do the same variation. So inhale, bend your front knee, lift your hands up, and you can also bring your gaze up on these, you guys. And then as we exhale, we're going to straighten the front leg, look down towards your right foot. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Look back. Good. Inhale. We'll hold for one extra round of breath. Exhale, straighten, look down. Inhale. Again, 2 rounds of breath. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, 3 low rounds of breath. So really let yourself get into the pose, but most important, really be present with the breath. Gaze up. Complete breath. Good. Straighten the front leg. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Feel your breath. Good. Inhale, right foot back. Exhale, straighten, look down. Inhale, Vira 1. 1 round of breath in between. Exhale, look down. Straighten, look down. Inhale, bend the knees. Bend the front knee, I'm sorry. 2 rounds of breath. Exhale, straighten, look down. Inhale, bend the knee again, pushing that back leg, lift the arms up. 3 rounds of breath. Good. Straighten your front leg and exhale, step forward. Good. Stand again, mountain pose. Feel your breath. You can go ahead and close your eyes and just see like a moment of silent stillness. Feel your feet. Feel your breath. Sense your surroundings. Sense your connection to all the people practicing with us today. And it might not be right now, it might be virtually later. We've been blown away how many people are joining in, checking out our practices, enjoying our kula. Beautiful. All right. From there, let's bring our feet a little bit wider. So about hip width, go ahead and lift your arm up. We're going to do crescent. So exhaling. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Exhale one more time. Inhale. And then this time, exhale and we'll hold. Keep breathing. And back to center. Perfect. Swap hands. Exhale. Perfect. Go ahead and take your hands behind your back again. Forward bend. Good. At the very end, relax your head. Tuck your chin to your chest. Good. So you have a slight bend in your knees. You can even have belly on thighs. Just allow yourself to be inverted, be flipped upside down. Good, and then from there, let's walk out to down dog again. Nice deep breath from down dog. We'll roll through to plank. From plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, rise to cobra or high cobra or up dog, whichever feels best to you. And then exhale, push it back, all the way back to all fours. Child's pose, bend your elbows, hands into prayer behind your back. And breathe. Nice, full, deep breath. Perfect. Come back up onto all fours. Let's curl our toes under. And this time, let's take a little hop to our hands. Hop forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, bow down. Good. Bend your knees, rock your bum. Chair. Deep, full breath. Rise to stand. Good. Go ahead and open out to the side again. And we'll turn our right foot forward. So this time we're going to go into triangle pose. So we'll do the same thing. We'll go in. And push into the back foot. Come out. Front leg straight. Big toe grounded. Come on in. Exhale. Come back out. Good, and in, we'll pause, couple rounds of breath, check your alignment. Arches, lift, big pat of the toe pushing down. Come back out. Good, one more time. You can look down or you can look up. Nice full breath. Good, push into the back foot and back to stand. Good, turn your right foot forward. Hands are going to go down behind your back, behind your booty, slide on down. It'll come back up. Turn to face the left foot, triangle pose, arms out to the side, slide forward. Triangle. Push into the back foot, your right foot, come back up. Exhale. Inhale. Good, inhale, drop in. Exhale, come out. We'll get in there and hold this time. Inhale. We'll hold for 2 breaths. 2 full rounds of breath. You don't want to hold your breath. 2 full rounds of breath. Push into the back foot, come back up. Good, let's go one more time. Forward, slide in and up. Good, and push into the back foot and come back to center. Perfect, step both of your feet together again. And feel your breath. Close our eyes, lift your arches. Inner edges of the thighs lift up, your tail tucks, lower belly lifts. And we just stand in this stillness and breathe. So can you feel the energy from the earth through to your feet. Good. Staying with your breath. That connection to the earth, dropping your energy down into the earth. Feeling grounded. So it's from that place of being grounded that we can arrive, that we can begin, right? Begin again. And staying with your breath. Beautiful. All right. From there, let's go just arms out to the side for a second. So just open your arms nice and wide. And then we're just going to wrap the right arm on top of the left. So Gardasana arms. Okay. And then from there, we're going to just lift the elbows up a little tiny bit. Push the elbows towards each other, hands reaching towards the sky. And we'll just feel that waking up our shoulders in the back for a moment. We'll bring our legs in a second. Good, inhale, open the arms again. Big wide arms, big eagle arms, and change side. Garuda, the eagle. Good, elbows together, fingertips, hands together, fingers lifted, and breathing. You got it. All right, inhale, big open arms again. This time we're going to take our left leg up and over. So when we do this, you guys know we need to bend the right leg. Left leg's going to come up and over. For some people, it's going to come up and over and it's going to just sit, toes down on the earth. And then we're going to take your right arm on top of left. Bend your knee a little bit more. Drop your butt down as far as you can. If this is super hard to balance, you can even put your booty on the wall. That works. And then just lift the elbows up. Feel this opportunity every moment to begin again. Let go of what no longer serves you, ideals, beliefs, and grab what nourishes you. Nature, connection, love, gratitude. Good, go ahead and open your arms. Come on out. Perfect. Stand on both feet. And again, just take a moment, drop into mindfully be present of the energy that your body's receiving from that beautiful posture, from Garuda. It calms your system, brings your focus inward. All right, let's go to the second side. So a little bend in the knees, drop your bum down, right leg's gonna wrap over. Now, I'll show you on this side. You might have the ability to wrap the foot all the way around the calf. You might not, doesn't matter. Does not matter. You can be down there on the earth. Good, we'll take left arm on top of right. And again, you want to draw the bum down towards the edge a little bit. Lower belly lifts up. Squeeze the elbows towards each other to help engage the muscles of the shoulders. And we just stand. And this pose has an affirmation that says, in the center of life's storms, I stand serene. Salute to apropos. It's perfect for right now. Perfect. Go ahead and open the arms, straighten the legs back to mountain pose. Good. Wiggle your legs out, wiggle your arms out. Close your eyes and just be. Be standing for a moment. Be grounded, be still, be present. We know whatever we think about expands, right? Thoughts become a reality. So begin again, put some new thoughts in there. What do we want our focus to be? Where do we want our attention to go? What's our intention? If you've been doing meditation classes with me, this all sounds familiar. And what's your attitude? Yeah. If we're learning anything in this time, it's that we can't blame stuff on other people. Or we'd be busy blaming. Let's go ahead and squat. I don't need to go into that. Go ahead and squat, drop your bum down. Yogic squat if this works for you. If your heels don't go down, you can put a blanket, show you that. You can put a blanket under your heels. And you just go as far as you can. I know some people with cranky knees, your knees don't like this, and that's totally okay. We're gonna make it all the way to the earth here, but if you can, go ahead and take a little squat, kappa squat, yogic squat. I love this pose, as you guys know. All right, bending down. So go ahead and let your arms go in between your legs. Round your spine. If you're not a squatter, you're going to just be in child's pose. You'll just be down on the ground, letting your body come back. If you're in your squat, we're going to take our hands back now. So armpits are in front of the shins. You'll take your hands behind you, garland pose. Let the head drop towards earth. And this bind, as you pull in your arm, pull with your arms, you get a really nice stretch across the back. Nice deep breath. Begin again. Start new. Let go. All right. Excellent. From there, let's go ahead and release that. Make your way onto your backs. We get our backs, let's just drop our knees towards each other. Constructive rest pose. Let your hands be on your belly for a moment. And just breathe fully. And then, as you breathe fully, bring your feet a little closer together so they're hip width. And we're just going to inhale, draw the tail up towards the knees. And we're not going to come into a full back bend yet. So tail comes up towards the knees. Exhale, draw all the breath out. Hold the breath out, lift your hands up over your head. And inhale. And exhale, lower the hips back down. Pause for just a second. Perfect. Now, if your hands down by your heels, let's come up into bridge. So you can take your fingers all the way down to your heels if that feels good. You can also interlace the hands beneath you if that feels good. If neither of those work, bend your elbows, point your fingers to the sky, push into your feet, let your hips open, feel your breath. Good. Tuck the tail again, lift the tail up towards the knees. As we lower down, let all the breath out. Good, big deep breath in at the top. Hips are down. Full breath. All right, let's go one more time. So any variation with your hands. If you interlace your hands, put the other thumb on top. If you want to go into full wheel, this is where you can do it. I'm still nursing my sore shoulder. It's healing well. Feeling your breath. Really grounded, hearts lifted, being supported. Letting yourself be held up. You're going to wind your hands, slowly lower back to the earth. And pause. Let your hands come onto your belly. Let your knees fall together. If we need to stretch the backs out, we'll do that in just a second. So just pause on the back. Yeah, perfect. Go ahead and draw your knees into your chest now, come to a squeeze, and then roll your nose to your knees. That's nice. Hold on to the right knee, take the left leg out straight. Got a block there. Good. And then let go of the hands. Let go of the leg and just bring your hands down by your opposite foot. We'll just hold there for a couple rounds of breath. If you need to, you can support your head, maybe just with one hand. Good, and then draw both knees in. Lay your head and shoulders down. Exhale, roll up, squeeze in, and we'll change sides. So the right leg's going to extend. You're going to hold onto the left leg for a second. Release both hands down. And again, if you need to use your hand, you bring your left hand up. Feel your belly. Perfect. Draw both knees in, give a squeeze, and lay back down. All right. Put both feet down on the ground. Let's open our arms out to the side. Just do some windshield wipers. So dropping your knees to the right. When we do windshield wipers, you want your feet wider than your hips. And when you drop your knees down, for example, the right knee will go onto the left foot or thereabout. And we'll just let our knees wobble from side to side, sort of freeing up any tension that might be left in the hips. We'll head to figure four in just a second. But just sort of letting yourself rock from side to side. Good. All right, dropping your knees to the right, look to the left, and we'll take our right foot up onto your left knee. Now, for some of us, that doesn't feel good. If it doesn't feel good, take your foot off. Simple as that. Look to the left and breathe. And back to center. Perfect. Feels good, huh? Go drop to the left side. Look to the right. Yeah, now you can take your left foot up onto your right knee. And again, if that doesn't feel good, if it pinches in your knee, we don't want to do that. We want it to really help to open the hip. Good. This time you'll look to the right. And breathe. Nice. And come back to center. Turn your head back, bring your knees back. Perfect. And again, just place your feet down on the ground. Let your sacrum feel the earth for a moment. Just pause for a second. These little pauses in between the poses are really where the magic happens, and we sometimes rush right through those. So today, really feeling like I'm needing that pause. Crazy. Right foot up on the left knee, and we'll come into figure four. So you can do figure four with a bent left leg. You could do it with a straight left leg. Depending on your flexibility, you could do whatever variation feels good to you. So we want to keep both of our feet flexed to add a little bit of tone to the muscles that support the knee and the ankle. All right, open your arms out to the side. Again, we're gonna stay in that figure four, so just keep the legs as you have them. Bend your left knee, flex both feet, and we'll just rock our feet to the left. Drop your right foot on the ground, and we'll look to the right. So we're doing sort of a figure four twist. And feel your breath, feel it complete. Yeah. And we'll come back to center. Perfect. Swap legs. So coming out, give a little shake. And bend the right leg, left foot up and over. Any clasp you want. So in front of the shin, behind the hamstring. Straight leg if that feels good. I've got I'm going to do a little of both. I'm going to hold on to my right foot and have my left hand behind my hamstring. Both feet are flexed. And breathe. Begin again. Receive and release. Go ahead and bend your right knee if it was straight. Open your arms out to the side. We'll drop our feet over, look to the left. So you're twisting the legs to the right and looking to the left. So again, a twisted figure four. Good. Come back to center. Place both feet on the ground. Let your sacrum just be on the earth for a moment and breathe. Good. From there, we'll prepare for Shavasana. So whatever you need to do, if you need to do some happy babies or any other poses before you can feel ready, you can go ahead and do that. But once you get yourself lying on the ground, do all of the adjustments. Move your shoulders, move your hips, feel the back of your head. Get your body comfortable. This is also a pose, right? This is also an opportunity. And maybe the most important of our yoga practice opportunities is that this is where our bodies get to integrate all of the vayus, the pranic flow. And the best part is we get out the way. So, no more to do. It's more an opportunity of undoing. So while you're lying in Shavasana, just letting the breath guide you deeper into a state of connection, into a place of being one with the breath, one with this dynamic energy called Shakti. One with this amazing life force of prana. Let yourself be bathed in the breath. Bathed and guided by grace. hearts, healing our differences. Start to bring your awareness back into your breath. Back into your body. Starting to take some really nourishing movements. Maybe stretching through your fingers or arm. You might want to take a full body stretch. And when you're ready, make your way onto your side. And from your side, slowly returning to your seat. We come back to our seats and back to our breath. Complete full breath. Let your shoulders relax, your eyes soften. The back of your throat smile. Corners of your heart smile. Let's go ahead and bring our hands to our hearts. While we connect to the energy of our hearts, we offer gratitude for our practice and gratitude to all of the friends who've practiced with us in this virtual space. We also offer blessings of healing, of wellness, of grace to all beings, including ourselves. We offer blessings to everybody helping to support people who are healing. May all me well. May all beings know peace. Let's close today by chanting Om together. We'll take a deep breath in. Namaste. Well, we did it. Yeah, if you guys have any requests for classes, please just pop me or Taylor or Jenny. Just throw it on the O2 page and we'll see what we can do. You're welcome, Shauna. Yeah, Shauna's sending love to all you guys. You're welcome, Meg. You're welcome, Zarina. Good. Bye. Thanks, Edie and JC. Hope you guys are doing well. You're welcome, Joni. You're welcome, Tim. Hey, JC, how are your hips? They're missing me, aren't they? You're welcome, Michelle. It was great to see you all virtually or whatever. I feel like I see you, especially in the studio. Feels a little bit, but it feels weird being here by myself, I do have to say. There were plenty of bugs with me though, so don't worry about that. All right, you guys, blessings, have a beautiful day. Begin again and again and again and again. That's sort of what I think's happening lately. Peace out.